I've been a West Brom fan, well, all my life really. It was the thing to do. I started going to games in the late 70s.
My dad brought me here to try and just to see if I liked football, with the intentions of taking me to Everton, to go to watch Everton. And I came here and I just fell in love with Tranmere. And 22 years later, I'm still here at the club.
I mean, I've always loved football, pretty much from around that sort of time, you know, 91, 92. My dad used to take me to play football, and I think I had the England 1990 World Cup kit.
My grandfather, who was very, very keen on his football, he was a Norfolk man, supported Norwich City all his life, tried to get me interested in football, but obviously because I felt different, I didn't feel that inclined towards football. And I had two sons who are now 13 and 15, and completely mad on Norwich City since I've been going to the football matches with them. I've actually got to really enjoy it myself.
In the 90s, I was out when I came to Norwich City games, but I wasn't out at football.
My partner and I got season tickets, but we would never have talked to anyone around us. We would never have told people that we were a couple. It just wouldn't have felt like the right thing to do. I just buried this side of me in my own mind to the point where, you know, I couldn't do it any longer.
I was extremely scared going to the first football match. It was quite a terrifying and daunting prospect.
You don't want to say anything because you're scared that you're going to be targeted straight away and you're going to have abuse hurled at you.
Every fortnight we had these two guys sitting behind us with their two young sons, and virtually every home match there was something that was called gay, you know, the referee or the pitch or some from the other team.
Everywhere I've sat in this ground at some point in the last 30 years, I've heard homophobic language.
You just want to go enjoy yourselves. If you get anything like that at all, even just to hear it is extremely upsetting, because you just think it's spoilt your day. The worst thing is that I've got two children with me, and they shouldn't be subjected to it.
It's only since I co-founded Rover and Out the group, people said, well, are you gay? I said, well, yeah.
It was summer 2013 and I hadn't played football for so long. I heard about the club, which was then Bexley and Victor. I actually assumed all the players would be gay because I just couldn't work out in my head why straight players would want to play for an LGBT-friendly team, and that's my own ignorance. And half the team was straight, but they just wanted to play football in an inclusive environment, and I've just never looked back since then.
The biggest, most important change that we can make as LGBT supporter groups is visibility.
We launched in 2013, and soon after that was one of the Global Canaries pitch parades. So there we were with our Proud Canaries banner, and we're going around the pitch, and we did have a pretty warm reception, it has to be said. It was quite unnerving. I mean, talking about coming out, that is pretty outing to be on the pitch and say you're a Proud Canary.
We approached the governing bodies, and the EFL have been fully supportive from the very start, and to raise awareness and understanding of homophobia and tackling sort of discrimination.
We actually have a text number that people can use during a game which goes straight to the stewards so they can identify where a problem is occurring. And I think it's little things like that that can make it much easier for somebody to raise an issue in a safe environment.
We're trying to make people feel more included and comfortable, and we're trying to attract more people to come to this club who can come here and enjoy football and not have to worry about anything else apart from football. Be yourself, watch football, enjoy it.
Doesn't matter who you are, with your family, a load of blokes together, LGBTQ, you should be able to go and enjoy a match unhindered and unabused by anybody. And I think that should be the ultimate goal of the clubs.
And until 2 women, 2 guys can walk hand in hand from the car park to the stadium without anyone batting an eyelid, then I don't think we'll have achieved that.